welcome back to another weekly vlog. I'm pretty sure these are my favorite videos. I just love it when we spend the entire week together. And this week is just gonna be, the weather's just been so good, hasn't it? It's just gonna be another week of like lovely, sunny, spring, summery weather. It is currently the end of the workday. Well, Cameron and I have kind of been taking liberties with what the end of the workday really means. But when the sun is shining this much, apparently it means 4:30. It's currently 4:30. And we're gonna go for a walk. We're gonna go to the gym. That's not happening. We're going for a walk in the lovely sunshine along the river. So we're gonna head out and do that right now. And then when we get back, I'm gonna make a strawberry and ricotta cake, which I have never made before, but they're one of my favorites if I ever see them out. It always feels like, did I just say spinach? No, surely I didn't. A strawberry. I must have said strawberry and ricotta. I don't know why my brain just all of a sudden wanted to say spinach and ricotta. A strawberry and ricotta cake just feels like a little bit luxe. It feels like the type of cake that's only in like posh bakeries and in like lovely places. Anyway, I have this giant tub of strawberries and they're all starting to turn a little bit and go slightly soft. And I'm just not going to get through that entire tub by like putting strawberries on my yogurt or whatever. So they're all going into a cake. So anyway, we're going to go for a lovely walk now. Going to come back, make a cake. My idea of a perfect evening. Tomorrow we're heading up to London, which is actually for a bookish video that I'm filming, which is very exciting. But we're going to have such a lovely day in London anyway. Cameron's here ready to go for his walk. I might actually need to change because I'm in a full shirt and jeans. And I think it's too hot. It's like 24 degrees. You've been watering the grass. Is it hot?
Toasty.
You think I should change?
Yeah, I'm taking this off.
Yeah, to be fair, you're in a full jumper. Yeah, so I'm going to go change. We're going to go for a lovely walk. Going to come back, make a cake. London tomorrow. There's just so many lovely things happening this week. We're going to a farm shop, I think on Wednesday. It's going to be so nice. So let's spend the week together. Okay, we're back. Somehow a walk after work ended up in a whole walk with beers, then to the pub, then a whole dinner. We're back. And now it's like nearly 7:30, or it's 7:30. And I've been umming and ahhing, but I think we're still gonna make the cake. We're gonna go for it, we're gonna do it. Cameron's doing the washing, Angel. I'm gonna make a cake. And hopefully, I don't think it's quite gonna happen. I might have to show you the finished product tomorrow. Might be pitch black, we'll see how we go. Anyway, spinach and ricotta cake, my first time trying making one. But I had a look at the recipe and it looks relatively simple. It kind of just looks like the same as a normal cake that you'd make. It's got like lemon zest in there and some Greek yogurt in there. I think it's gonna be really good. Okay, let's make some cake. Going on top of.
Fine. So you like thin slices? Close to each other. Just to get it taste delicious when it is like.
More strawberries?
Yeah.
Oh, I think that's good. This is how it looks, first thing out the oven. I feel like it doesn't look as good on camera as it does in real life, because trust me, It looks so good. Anyway, we will revisit tomorrow morning in proper nice lighting, but I'm very, very happy with this so far. It's got like a proper crispy top, and I bet the strawberries are gonna be like all caramelized. Oh, that's the alarm telling me to take out the oven. Alexa, turn off. Anyway, we're gonna go to bed. Cake was a success. It's now 9 o'clock. Yay! Morning. Right, I've waited for literally as long as I possibly can. Not eating the cake the second I woke up this morning was like physical torture. But I've waited. I've just had my actual breakfast. The breakfast is gonna like fuel me in the day because it's such an exciting day and I'm so pumped. I'm so desperate to get out the door for the day. But first, let's try the cake. I think it's worked really well. Another quick look at all of her glory. Like, I get on camera, to me that looks like maybe it's a bit burnt, but I swear it's not. And like the top is all crispy and that you can see the little strawberries. It's so perfect. I realized I didn't actually film me putting like coarse sugar on the top of the cake because I realized after I put it in the oven for 5 minutes that I'd missed a step, so I had to get it out. And then you like sprinkle coarse sugar all over the top and then it all kind of like crystallizes and caramelizes and oh my gosh, let's just eat this cake right now. So. Is it acceptable to have cake for breakfast? Most of the time, no. But this is one of the joys of being an adult. We get to make our own rules. And I decide that I can have cake for breakfast. Oh my gosh, please be cooked. Because I was a bit nervous, I took it out slightly. Oh, here, why am I balancing this on a knife? I'm so irresponsible. This is the cake, wait. Let me see if you can get my face out the way and then it will focus on the cake. Look, oh my gosh, I actually think it looks really good. Maybe a little bit on the bottom here, it's not quite cooked enough. It looks like a little bit dent, maybe around the bottom. Okay, let's get a little plate. You can probably hear right now like why I've been using the mini mic. It's just so loud in here and the echo is terrible. My new microphone should be arriving either tomorrow or the next day and then we'll have better sound again. Okay, cake. Let's give her a try. This just feels like the most springy, summery cake. And the recipe, I'll tag the recipe because this seems so far to have worked. And it basically said in the recipe, you can also just like sub out any of the fruit that you want with whatever fruit is in season at the time. Okay, here we go. It's so moist. Oh my gosh. What? What? Look at that. I don't think it's focusing on the cake properly, but oh my gosh. How? It's cafe worthy. That's a cute little deli. Ottolenghi little like special fancy Gales cake. That's what that is. It's so light and the lemon zest makes like the little sponge like all kind of lemony, but then you get some strawberry sweetness. Oh my gosh, that's so delicious. You're supposed to serve this with like a mascarpone cream. Was also in the recipe. I didn't make that because I didn't have any mascarpone and I wanted to just use up the ricotta and stuff. But I reckon with like a dollop of mascarpone cream and some mint. Oh my gosh, it would be so good. I don't even think it really needs the cream though because it's so moist, but it would be so, it would feel very decadent if you had like a, creme anglaise or Cameron Waltz clotted cream. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Okay, right, I'm gonna stop gushing about this cake. Okay, I know it's so loud, but you don't like the tiny mic, which I fully understand, so you're just gonna have to try and hear me. We today are having the most fun day. If you wanna see like in depth what I'm doing today, then you need to go and watch my latest bookish video on my other channel, Ellen Reads. Even if you're not bookish or like you don't normally like it when I talk about books, I'm not talking in that video about any particular books that I'm reading or like reviewing anything. We today are going on a tour of London's most iconic bookshops, which is why I'm saying I think like you might even like it even if you don't like the bookish stuff, because we're literally gonna go spend the whole day in London and go on a tour of London's most iconic bookshops. The video will already be up by the time that you see this, so It's on my other channel, go watch it. I am so excited. I have been saying I'm gonna do this video for ages. I just needed like a beautiful spring day to go and peruse London's best, most iconic bookshops. And that's what we're gonna do. So I've got my route planned. I know the ones I'm going to. I need to get ready and get out the door. But I will see you either when I get home later tonight or tomorrow if I crash out because I'm completely knackered. But yeah, I'm just gonna have the nicest day and I'm so excited. Good afternoon. Oh my gosh, yesterday was so nice. Getting out into London, exploring all the bookshops. Oh, I had the best time. Today I've just been working like laptop work stuff today and I put these on this morning to give heatless curls a try because I've just been really missing having curly hair. Oh my goodness. So these have probably been in for 2.5 hours, like not actually that long. And I don't think I put them in for, I like put them in a massive rush. I want to see, oh, that looks quite good. Oh, that looks quite good. I need a mirror. I don't have one. That you're gonna have to be my mirror. Oh, okay. Oh, I really hope it worked. I didn't even then have to do it overnight because my problem is I really don't like doing heatless curls overnight because I care too much about my sleep and I just don't like having something on my head. Okay, is it perfect? No. Is it pretty good? Yeah. This side is better than this side. I actually kind of knew that when I was rolling it as well and was just kind of too lazy to fix it because I was like, I knew it was only going to be in for a couple of hours. I thought I'd give it a go. We'll see how these hold because I haven't been in for very long. Yeah, see, like, so this bit could do with some help. Anyway, very happy with that. This morning I've been doing laptop work, curled my hair, and very excitingly I got a new LED mask in the post from Current Body. This is not sponsored at all, but they have given me, I managed to get a code for you guys if you do want a bit of money off. I can't remember what it is, but I will put the code on screen and how much you get off. So, like I said, this is not sponsored, but they have given me a code, so you guys can use that if you want one of these. It's honestly my fave, and it comes with these little black bits, so compared to like the first generation one of these they had, I think this is like their newest one. It's way easier to do stuff now. I know I look insane when I put this on, but now when you turn the LED on, like you can see more because of like the eye covers. And this one's just so comfy because like it's so squishy and flexible. It also has now like a little chin thing as well, so it also like gets my little double chin. Anyway, so good for your skin. I'm really trying to be better at using this and my old one, which to be fair now Cameron can use because he also loves it. I'm trying to be better at using it more consistently because with all skincare it doesn't work if you use it every now and again, so I need to use it like properly 3 times a week. But I was playing with my new toy this morning, which was very fun, doing my hair, and then now Cameron and I just need to get changed because actually I'm dressed way too hot. You know when you get a new jumper, this is new, when you get a new, you can probably tell, when you get a new jumper and then you just wear it to death. I'm wearing this jumper like every day. It goes in the wash, comes back out, put it back on again. It's terrible. Anyway, I need to get changed. It's way too hot to be wearing this. And we're gonna go to the farm shop. We're gonna go to the garden centre. I really want to buy some mint. I really want to buy some daisies. I don't think I mean daisies. I'm so bad at like plants and gardening and I want to get better. So I don't really know what like different flowers are called and like different plants are called really. But the little ones that kind of look like daisies, I'll put a picture here of like the type of flower that I'm after. I want to get some mint for the windowsill. I want to get some of those flowers. We need to get some more pots because some of our dahlias outside need new and bigger pots. So I need to get some new pots. Just gonna have a little look around. There's a few like homey bits that I want to buy. Cameron's literally waiting for me to leave the house. So a lovely afternoon. And then when we come back, maybe I'll get Cameron to make us Aperols. Cameron has gone absolutely feral for Aperols this year. He is making them around the clock. He is so obsessed. I showed him Aperol Spritz and now he's just like, every day. He can't stop. He can't stop. This is what happens when I don't talk to you in a whole day. I then have so much to say and I just can't shut up. Let's go to the farm shop. Okay, we're ready to go. In case you're wondering, oh, Ellen, you really remind me of someone. You look like someone I know. Who is it?
Minion.
Yeah, it is. It was accidental and then I put it on and I was like, I'm dressed exactly like a Minion. But who doesn't love Minions?
Despicable Me, my favourite movie.
Despicable Me is your favourite movie?
Yes, I see Jessica.
You have never once ever mentioned that.
Really?
Never
Who's
once.
my favourite? What's my brother's?
You just make stuff up.
What's my brother's? Message him out.
They'll probably just have your back though. And just be like, yeah.
They wouldn't know that.
An ice machine? We have an ice machine. Okay, well that's all good. We'll all go. Uh-huh.
And then you freeze this, and then turn upside down like that.
Oh, and then you like
Pop
pop
this on top.
and it pops them out.
Bang. Ice tray. frozen properly, some of them. But how cool is that?
That's genius. Yeah, for anyone that doesn't have like a fridge that makes ice, our fridge doesn't make ice, so we always have to buy bags of ice, which feels really annoying. We now have a little gadget. Also, we're gonna make Aperols when we get back.
Yeah. So you should put a Prosecco in the freezer.
A Prosecco.
Fridge. A Prosecco.
A Prosecco, yeah. Should we put a Prosecco in the
We
fridge?
should put a Prosecco in the fridge for Aperols.
Aperols.
I forgot the point.
I already told everyone that you're Aperol obsessed.
Well, that's why we've got the ice tray. So because I thought we've gone through another bag of ice.
Well, I'm very impressed.
We'll go fill it up.
Right, let's go.
Not that we're not using it, we don't need it like...
And Aperol and stuff. We're back. Can confirm 2 hours of Eaters Coles doesn't work. They've gone. But we had such a successful shop. Let me show you everything we got. Who doesn't love a little haul? So, first of all, how sweet are these glasses? Maybe I'll just start off by showing you one. Some new water glasses. I think these are so lovely. I love like proper textured glass. And then to go with it, a big green jug, which is also lovely. And then from kind of went two places. We're in the garden, it's split into two. So there's like the garden centre and then there's the farm shop. So from the garden centre, we got this very nice pot. We got a number of pots. I might not show you all the pots to be fair, but we like this pot. And then hiding inside to make it easier to carry, we've got some mint, yay. So this can now go on our, we've got, what is that? 2 pots of basil, 2 pots of parsley, a pot of rosemary. Now we've got some mint. And then my favorite bit, look. I am so unbelievably happy with these. These are exactly what I wanted. And oh my gosh, did they have so many. They were so popular. I could have these all over the house and now maybe I will. And then a little tray to go underneath that so it doesn't leak.
I think we have to have an Aperol to celebrate your book vlogs.
I got monetized on my book channel, which is very exciting. So, Aperols it is. I think we were probably going to do Aperols anyway, but that is a good reason. And then we went into the farm shop. We got some tomatoes, a little punnet of strawberries, some grapes. Got a load of different crisps. I thought these ones looked really nice. Rosemary and thyme potato chips. And then we got some pasta, some tortelloni for dinner. I think we're gonna do like a little bit of pasta, a little bit of pizza, and a little bit of salad.
And that's exactly one.
Oh nice, and an Aperol.
Exactly.
Keeping our Italian hearts very happy.
Exactly.
And this one is handmade burrata and truffle.
Ooh.
Heaven. Probably a bit barbaric to put pesto with it, but might put pesto with it. One thing about us, you already know, we love marmalade. And we're basically always trying a different type of marmalade. And so we thought we'd get the Garson's marmalade and try their Seville orange one. That's it, that's the loot. I feel, there might have been a couple of other bits, but those are the best bits. Okay, Cameron, tell us how you make an Aperol. I mean, you always make, I think it's just the recipe, right? But tell us how you do it.
It's nice of an orange.
Load of ice.
Loads of ice.
Nice and icy. Oranges in. How many Aperols would you say you've consumed in the last 30 days?
Last 30 days. Bottles or glasses? Aperol, 2 shots.
Helpful assistant.
Thank you.
Woo!
Double measure Prosecco.
Okay, so the same amount of Prosecco to Aperol.
Yeah. So 1 shot of soda you're supposed to do.
That you can just kind of do like, basically a splash. That's the equivalent of a splash in my book.
So make sure you've got the right.
There you have it.
Grab the other orange.
The perfect Aperol Spritz. A la Cameron Parsons. Pasta, a little bit of pizza, and some salad. It might not look the cutest, but this is honestly my idea of a dream meal. With a side of Aperol Spritz. Heaven. Goodness me, I'm so tired today. Literally woke up at like 5:20 or something. I should have tried harder to get back to sleep. We just couldn't. Cameron got up and went for a run and I didn't get back to sleep. I should have tried harder. Now I'm exhausted. Anyway, my mum is on her way over. She'll be here in like 10 minutes. And we are officially packing and writing and sending our wedding invites. So I don't have enough stuff to show you now because some of it I had delivered to her house and then she's bringing it over, and also she's been making like we've got like envelope liners. Once she's come and gone, I'll sit down and tell you everything that we did, that I did, that me, Mum and Cameron have like all done as a team when it comes to our wedding invites and what I recommend. We have made ours entirely ourselves, so I made them on Canva, we've got them printed on Vistaprint. I'll just basically, I feel like I've tested every single type of like paper thickness. Anyway, so we're doing that very soon, which is crazy. We're gonna actually invite people. Like it's feeling really real. And then I've also got some other really fun wedding updates. So I'll sit down and tell you all of that in a bit. For now, because she's gonna be here any minute, I want to get a few like nice things prepped. I got the last few slices of the cake out of the freezer first thing this morning, so these are now basically fully defrosted. Put some strawberries in the middle. I'll make like a slightly bigger strawberry tower so you can all have a little piece of cake. And then I just popped out and bought a big still lemonade. I was thinking of making one and then I thought, you know what, I don't have enough time. I thought it was the perfect time to use, well, so many new things. The new ice tub. And then, I dropped some. Nice. And then, whilst we're at it, I'm gonna pop in some sprigs of mint, our new little pot of mint that we bought. Just use like a big spoon to stir it all in. Then I got some quiche and some salad for us to have for some lunch. I got some tzatziki for us to have a little dip. Haven't really made anything myself, which would have been a nice thing to do, but really I just want it to be like a little bit cute for us to just make the wedding invites together. But it's gonna be such a nice day and I can't wait to tell you all of the updates. And look at how cute all the new stuff is together. Look at this. This is the type of thing that just makes me so happy. Strawberry and ricotta cake, some lovely daisies, mint lemonade, and our cute new glasses. Oh, honestly, perfect. Okay, I'm just gonna finish giving this place a little bit of a spruce, then spend some quality time with Mum, and I'll catch up with you in a bit. My mum just left. It's now 6 o'clock, so she was fully here for the whole day, which was really nice actually. I feel like I always go to my parents' house and it feels like such a small thing, but it's so nice just to have like mum come to me and hang out in my grown-up house. Does that make me sound really childish? I know I'm like a 30-year-old woman. It's, of course I live in my own house, but yeah, it's just really nice having your mum come around and spend time in your space. So that was really nice. We've been sat out in the garden doing so much wedding stuff. So let me catch you up. I feel like it's been so long since I've done a proper wedding update. Where to even start? Okay, first place to start is to confirm that I have officially got my wedding dress. I've bought it. It's paid for. And if any of you saw my monthly reset where I mentioned that one of my goals last month was to pay for my wedding dress, it's not that dress. I ended up going to a shop that is really local to where I grew up that sells dresses secondhand, and I found the perfect dress. You know when you just kind of feel like all the stars align and everything ends up exactly how it's supposed to? And long story short, I always wanted to get a dress that was from somewhere local to where I grew up, and I always actually loved the idea of getting a dress that was secondhand. I looked into it, I tried to find a nice secondhand dress, and just none of them really spoke to me. And then I saw a couple that just were like not in very good condition, and I kind of just was like, actually, I do really care about the like state of my dress, and I do want a lovely dress, and I want this whole amazing wedding dress moment. So I kind of abandoned the secondhand dress idea because it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. Anyway, long story short, I have got the perfect dress, exactly what I wanted. I love it, and it's secondhand, so it's already had a life. I'm giving it a second life. Still needs to get altered, but dress is done. Tick on the dress, feels huge. The next really big thing that we've done is we've actually booked our marriage ceremony. So we're getting married in the UK before we fly to South Africa. We are going to be doing our wedding, our marriage, sign the certificate kind of thing in the UK first. So we've booked that, which feels really official as well, because like that's the day that we're actually going to be like married before we go to South Africa to do the wedding, which is super cool. Ceremony, English ceremony, tick. And then mum and I today have had such a productive day doing wedding invitations. So let me show you some things. You might have no interest in this. I'm the type of person that's really nosy, so I would be very interested in seeing what other brides do and seeing what other brides get up to. And if I'm honest, I haven't really seen many brides go into like all the detail of like the stationing, everything. So I'm gonna show you as much as I can. So I designed my invites on Canva. I did look into getting them professionally made, and there are some beautiful places out there. Rose and Beau, she actually DM'd me on Instagram and was so lovely and so helpful and so quick to respond. So if you do want to get yours professionally done with like a beautiful watercolor of your venue, check out Rose and Beau. But in the end, my mum and I decided we really wanted to make them together. There's a lot that we now can't necessarily do because we're doing a South African wedding as opposed to a UK wedding. Like for example, my mum would have loved to have made our wedding cake. We now can't do that. So anything that we can do where we can kind of craft and do things DIY together, we want to like maximize on those opportunities. So we thought invites would be a good opportunity for that. I made my designs on Canva. They have so many like pre-designs on there. I did a bit of that, and then I did a lot of looking on Pinterest to see what type of wedding invitations I really liked, and then I could fiddle around with Canva design to make my perfect one. I also made us a little logo. I'm gonna cover up all the details so that you obviously can't see the exact details of our wedding, but I made a little C&E logo. Look, isn't it cute? It took me a surprisingly long time to make that logo, I have to say. So that is what the top of our invitations look like. They're relatively simple because I'm not a full-on graphic designer, so I just worked with what I could do. And then we got them printed by Vistaprint. And specifically, I know I'm getting very niche here, but just if anybody wants to know, because I actually ended up spending a lot more money than I planned to for DIY invitations, trying to find the right paper. I'm not gonna go into all the places I tried, but I've tried a lot of paper and a lot of card. I recommend 400 GSM card for your wedding invitations. If you're going to print yours on Vistaprint, then I recommend the premium matte with the square edge. Obviously the edges is like completely stylistic preference, but I tried them all I recommend Premium Matte, 400 GSM. That's my recommendation. What I will say though, is a complication of using Vistaprint, and I couldn't find a way around it, is the quality of their envelopes kind of sucks. They're really see-through, which didn't love. And what's even more annoying about Vistaprint is their invitation sizes are custom, so you can't use a different envelope with their invitation size. So Mum and I got to crafting and we made envelope liners. Basically what you'll have just seen me cutting and sticking. So we got the Vistaprint envelopes that are like this. This is the, I think it's called Natural. Natural. That was the name of the color. And then I just made this like flat floral arrangement thing on Canva. And basically this slips inside the envelope so that it looks like that. So then the invitation obviously sits in here and people open their envelope and it looks like this, and then it's not see-through anymore and you can't see the design. So that was our solution, and making these was actually really easy. We just printed the envelope inserts out on A4 and then just cut around them in like the shape of the envelope. So today was a day of cutting and sticking the envelope liners into the envelopes. And then one of the most fun things I've ever bought, and now I just want excuses to write letters to anyone and everyone, is a custom stamp. So that little logo that I made, I had this little custom stamp made. They were on Etsy. I think this was £7 or something. And it's got our little logo on there. I've got a glue gun, bought the wax sticks on the back of the envelope, stamped the stamp. Now we've got a little wax seal on the back of the envelope, which, I don't know, maybe it's a bit much, like maybe it's a bit tacky, maybe it's not. I don't know, I kind of love it. We've got our own little custom logo wax stamped onto the back, and I don't know what else I'm gonna stamp, but it's gonna be a lot of stuff. It's gonna be a lot of stuff. I'm gonna find everything. People's name settings when they come for dinner. I can't think of anything else. Hen do invites, do you invite people to a hen do? No, I don't think you do. I don't know, I'm gonna find a lot of things to stamp, because that was my most fun purchase, and so cheap, and so, it feels so like custom. Anyway, so we've now officially done that. We've written all the envelopes. We're not inviting everybody with a physical envelope, I should just say, especially in case any of our family and friends are watching this are like, wait, I haven't got one. Anybody that lives abroad in terms of Australia, the States, obviously South Africa, we're not sending physical ones to. We might keep some back so we can give them to anybody that would like one for like sentimental reasons, but I think mostly people just throw wedding invitations away. So really it's for, my mum obviously really wants to keep one for the memories. Cameron and I want to keep one for the memories, and a few other like key family members that would really appreciate a physical invitation. So I think we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 invitations that we've made physically, and then everything else is going to go out digitally via green envelope, which is what we also use for our save the dates. Okay, oh my gosh, that was a big yap about invitations, especially if you have no interest in that level of detail, but hopefully that's helpful for at least somebody. It's the kind of advice that I would have loved, because when it came to deciding I wanted to make my own, I just had no idea how to do it, and I still wanted it to be something special that I could keep. Anyway, I'm feeling really good about it. Next on the wedding to-do list is the wedding website. So on the back of our invitations, we've got a QR code for people to scan, get access to the wedding website. And then on the wedding website, we've also got all the information about travel, how to get there, accommodation, all the classic stuff, what people should wear, dress code, that kind of thing. And we've basically finished that now. We wanted that to be as helpful as possible for people that were going to travel all the way from the UK to South Africa. So we've tried to put in loads of helpful tips on our favorite restaurants and our favorite like holiday itinerary stuff. Next on my big to-do list is probably bridesmaids dresses. I already feel a little bit like I've left it too late in terms of a lot of the ones that I'm seeing all kind of going out of stock for like the spring summery colors, because obviously we're getting married in South Africa, which is English winter, so I'm not going to want any of the forest greens and burnt oranges and like winter colors. I don't want it to be a winter color schemed wedding because it will be in the summer. So I might have slightly dropped the ball on the bridesmaids dresses thing, but that's next on my list, bridesmaids dresses. So if you see any really nice ones that you think, Ellen, your bridesmaids would look great in these, please send them my way. Okay, that is officially enough from me. Tomorrow, my bestie is coming to stay for the weekend, and we're gonna have the nicest nice this weekend. Thank you so much for spending the week with me, or really the last several days with me. I just really think it's always nice when we get to do stuff over a longer period of time. So thank you for being here. I hope you're having such a lovely week, and I cannot wait